bad, right?
Yeah, let's go. Halftime. This is halftime. This is Chris. You're on Chris Berman halftime
Coach
right
Mike, God damn it! What the hell do you call that first half performance? In all my years, in all season long, I have not seen a lousy performance like that. We ain't tackling, we ain't catching, we're missing every assignment, we're missing every block. If you guys want to win this game, if you guys want to just get the wild card spot, we're going to have to do better than that. We're going to have to do better than that. We're just going to have to execute. Just focus. I'm just asking you to focus, okay? Yeah! Okay, if you're with me right now, let me get a hoo-ha!
Hoo-ha!
If you're with me right now, let me get a hoo-ha!
Hoo-ha!
All right! I'm gonna need you guys to take a deep breath.
Hoo-ha!
The next 30 minutes is ours, boys. Put your hands in.
Hoo-ha!
1, 2, 3, Bulldogs!
Actually, fuck the Bulldogs!
That's our intro.
Yeah.
They watch later, they see where it came from.
That's funny shit right there.
That was great.
Seriously, that 20 seconds right there, that's our intro. You play that, then you start from the beginning.
You never know what's gonna happen live.
And we're back.
Yeah, shit. Busted my hand at some point.
Oh, that's alright.
Blood. How did the blood get there? That's for you guys.
It's a little battle wound.
3, 2, 1. We are back. Yeah. Back in the studio, guys. What's up? It's Mike from the Airwaves, the Myke Alcaraz Podcast, which I'm changing soon. So, changing the name podcast. We're gonna be having some momentum and whatnot coming forward. More like starting like right now with these guys. Woo! And like I know you guys have been excited. Like, when's he gonna drop another podcast? That's going on right now. Sorry for the delay, but we are back, possibly stronger than ever. Okay, who do we got in the house tonight?
My name is Roop Jr.
Hey guys, I'm CW Meairs.
I mean, we are doing a fundraiser here. I mean, you know, we have so much.
We need
We
more
have we have so less money. How do I say this correctly without sounding like a dumbass? I so poor, beer so small.
But we are here today for a fundraiser.
Yes.
We are here today for a fundraiser. And so real quick, little context. I know CW from the comedy scene.
Yes.
Probably known each other about maybe 5-6 months somewhere.
a little bit longer than
Unless you'd seen me perform before, and you're like, I don't know that guy, but I want to know that guy. No one has ever said that since all my years. But yeah, I mean, we are here now, and so I've seen you perform a lot. You've seen me perform a lot now and stuff. Fine, what is the word I'm looking for? Admirer of your performances and
thank
stuff.
you. I appreciate that.
If you weren't any good, you wouldn't be here. If you weren't
Yeah.
any good, you wouldn't be here. But
he
so
has good shit.
yeah. Excuse me. It's the beer and a half. I had to take a burp.
It's a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
only comes out half a burp. Too.
These little baby beers.
I've been away. This is gonna throw some people for a curveball, but I went back to school to become a doctor, and so I'm learning like the metric system right now and stuff. And so like I'm like here I'm thinking like, okay, if I were to break these measurements down into like different metric units, what would that be? Because that's like I'm fucking learning like all that shit right now, like conversions and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's like rocket science.
That's
like,
funny, yeah, because we actually do that in bobsled because it's all based on our speed is all based on kilometers per hour and our weight's all based on kilograms.
Dude, it's conversion after conversion after conversion.
Every time I'm over there, I'm Googling fucking the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, yeah.
I don't know none of this shit.
Since you brought up fundraiser and bobsled, let's tell them why else we're here.
Well, I am a member, I was a member of the USA Paralympic bobsled team in 2015. We traveled to Canada, Austria, Switzerland, competing. Ended up finishing 9th, and just with the expense of the sport, I mean that costs around like $7 some grand to do that yearly, and being an amateur, being an amateur, that's just how amateur sports work with like the Olympics and stuff like that. You have to go through sponsors, you have to pay your own way. And then once you make it to the Olympics or the Paralympics, they pay your travel and stuff there once you're there, and you have the chance to basically gain endorsements. That's how you gain money. This is an opportunity. It's basically investing in yourself, for later opportunities to come, whether that's, I can't remember the lady's name, but she's a cyclist. She ends up on the Coca-Cola can, when they do the Paralympics and stuff.
Oh, okay.
She's got, the Paralympic cyclist.
I've seen that Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I mean, that's like the top tier ultimate goal, which would be amazing, if I could ever get there. But I mean,
some Coca-Cola money.
Yeah, Coca-Cola money.
Yeah.
Some Budweiser money.
Budweiser, we're pimping it already.
Yes, exactly. And so. Anyways, I'm raising money here so I can go to New York, Lake Placid, New York. That's where they're holding the camp and the tryouts for the 2022 Paralympic World Cup team. So if I go and I do great in camp, and if I place in the top 3, that'll give me a seat for the 2022 World Cup, which, it gives me also time to raise money and all that, being it, March 2021. The World Cup won't be until like November 2022 of next year. Gives me enough time to raise that $8,000, stuff like that I need to do, which is, through sponsors, fundraising, all that type of stuff.
Yeah,
That's a good
once
thing.
you get qualified, it's probably easier to get sponsors and stuff.
Oh, yeah, once you prove you're worth a shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Right now, we need money to get Lance to go prove he's worth a shit.
Exactly. I'm just a wet fart right now. So.
We're trying to get him to stink a little bit less.
Exactly.
He's just a silent but deadly future bobsledder.
Exactly. It's like these blinds right here.
He has done this. When was the last time you competed?
2015.
2015. You said you went to Canada,
And
Switzerland.
Austria, and all that cost $8,000. In 2015, I was 23 years old. So I mean, 24 years old. Shit, I didn't even know how old I was. But anyways, I was 24 years old. I will be 30 in March too. So it's my birthday coming up.
Oh
too.
yeah, dude.
So come on. But no, I'm just kidding. I'm not here to beg for money, stuff like that. I'm not that type of guy at all. This is for real, like for good fun and stuff. Where there's a lot of raffles in the fundraising. We're gonna have local businesses donating gift cards.
Yeah.
A bunch of stand-up comics. Want to name the?
So yeah, real
list
quick. So we're basically having a CW's putting on a comedy fundraiser.
It's a comedy fundraiser, March 5th at Bourbon Street in Wichita, Kansas.
Best wings in town.
Dude, I'm telling you, their wings are delicious too.
Yes.
Oh, we should have asked them to do like a wing special while we were there.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Said you were going to
got
have a
time. We got
podcast
time.
and had wings for the podcast.
That would have been awesome,
I think
man.
we got time.
That would be great. Yes, it's a comedy fundraiser. We have about 8 comedians, maybe a little bit more. They're going to come out. They're going to show a fun time. Our headliner is Jeremy Rush. Other comedians are like Shane Lahare. We got Esteban. I don't remember his last name.
Notorious Zuckerberg, I think on Facebook.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to ask you that. What was
He went into Facebook jail and
he's like holding up a mask.
he's coming out. He's going to be one of our features, and starts at 7 p.m. We're going to go to about 11.
7 to 11, and that's Central Time here in Wichita, Kansas.
Yes.
So
Yes, sir.
And
ICT.
ICT 316 represent.
Mhm.
I got that tatted on me. Look, yeah,
you
it's-
don't.
Yeah, I
You
swear.
do.
I go hard. I go hard. 316. I go hard, all right? So I'm saying Mikey doesn't go hard here in the 316. I got it.
Mike 316
Yeah.
says I go hard.
Yeah. Ah, God. Just
There
like,
you go, yeah.
Oh,
shit, he's going for it.
Get out the goggles.
I always thought that he spilled more beer on himself
Yeah.
than he did throw in his mouth.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Bukkake.
Steve Austin liked those beer facials.
Yeah.
Those are cool though. ladies and
He drinks Steve Weisers. We drink Budweisers.
gentlemen. More like Susie Weiser's.
I wouldn't give my 8-year-old this beer. It's not enough beer for him.
Yeah, right. It wouldn't fit in his hand.
No, it would not.
So you said there's gonna be like gift cards and raffle prizes
Right.
and stuff there. Okay. Is it free admission? Or is it like $2-3?
Where do we decide on that?
Shit. On the spot.
I know, right?
Yeah.
We talked about it.
Okay, I can't see it. I can't see it being any higher than $5 cover.
If that too, yeah. We haven't gone into full discussion in it. All money goes straight to the fundraiser for
Yes,
this.
all it does. It's not getting funneled around. It's not like, we're not here like we like to talk shit, be funny, whatever, but we're dead serious, about this. We train, I train, and this is something I want to accomplish and bring home to Wichita. Wichita's never had a Paralympic bobsled. I don't think Wichita's ever had even a bobsledder before.
Oh my god.
Not even a real bobsledder.
You still
not
really,
a real bobsledder.
you really bobsled.
No, I know, like I'm insulting myself is what I was getting. But yeah, they say you're not a real bobsledder until you crash and then you get back in.
Did you?
I've crashed twice.
Oh shit!
Kept going. So
Real quick. All right, so $5. But if you want to give them a 10 or 20, that's okay too.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Just as much as you want to.
it's all a donation. Like
It
it's
is,
seriously
it
a
is.
donation. It's as much as you feel comfortable.
Everything goes straight
It's
to
like,
Lance
I
Lake
mean,
Classic.
like if $1 and a fuck you, whatever, or $10 and a shake, whatever. I mean,
Early, it's
it
almost
doesn't
St.
matter.
Patrick's Day.
I shouldn't have said if I give a bird and all. That was not what I meant by that. I just meant you can tell me fuck you and still give me money.
So, bobsledding. When I think bobsledding, I think Cool Runnings.
Yeah.
How did you get into that?
Yeah.
Well, honestly, I got recruited on MySpace when I was 17 years old. That's when I actually got into my car accident. So I got into a car accident. I was grew up. I was off and on with my grandparents, my dad, stuff like that, mom, whatever. Everyone's got that fucking story. And fucking, I was driving on a dirt road anyways on my way to school. And last thing I remember is playing with my radio. And I was on these grain elevator, grain elevator ditches. It's like these high like a higher road of a dirt road. So it's out by Tyler and MacArthur. So I was like, my actual wreck was on 55th and Tyler, but Tyler and MacArthur was the intersection I lived on. I was headed towards Campus High, and I looked up and I couldn't see. I don't really remember what it was. I said it was a dog, and firefighters did say there was a black dog running around. It just startled the shit out of me. Like I just kind of hit the brakes and swerved, and I think one of my tires popped or something. Because in the picture, like only one of my tires were like blown the fuck out. So it's like maybe that's why my car ended up rolling or something, because I've slammed on my brakes a million times. Yeah. Well, not a million times, probably like 2 or 3 times. Right. And never rolled, or nothing. But
you're on a dirt road.
Yeah. Well, I meant on this dirt road.
Oh, okay.
Fuck, I've been driving on things since I was just 13,
I couldn't tell you the tire pop. I remember seeing those pictures like right after it first happened.
Yeah. I mean, my shit rolled end over end. So
Yeah.
not even, fuck. I don't know, probably 5 or 6. All I remember is fucking going down into the ditch and then the base of my car hitting the ditch. And then it kind of shot me up like this. And all I was thinking is my head's going to hit the thing. So I just kind of somersaulted with the car, a bit. I don't want to say I really grabbed the shit handles and threw myself on like a fucking Superman or something. But it was like my hands were in that position. I don't know if they were really holding on to the handles or not. But I just kind of was just like that. I think that's what was fortunate enough. Oh, not bad.
Were you
That's my shit.
Yeah. It's a nice hat. Walmart, $5.
Hey, can't beat it. But Walmart. But anyways, and just my back rode with the car while it was going end over end. And I ended up right in my seat. Just boom, stuck like this on the wheel because I had to relearn how to keep my balance. I'm actually paralyzed from here down. I'm a T8 paraplegic. So just right where you're right under your chest,
So
right
you can
where
feel
you're.
your nipples and
Your
shit.
thoracic.
Yeah, you can't do that to a cripple. Man.
I'm sorry.
That's all we can feel. We just go.
Whoa.
So vertebrae 8 on your thoracic.
Do what?
Vertebrae 8 from your thoracic spine down.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, completely severed. So, don't feel nothing. Legs still look good though. Look at that on the screen. Yeah, baby.
Looks like you're sitting on my dog.
You're using a dog as a footrest.
You're just like on your toes.
Yeah, exactly. Like Corella DeVille shit.
Yep. Oh, wait, that's not a Dalmatian. Sorry,
And
really?
this isn't a Cadillac.
That's the Cadillac with wheelchairs right there.
Oh no. This is a shitty wheelchair too. I need a new wheelchair as well.
He put the Supreme sticker on it to make it less
This
shitty.
is the Honda
Yeah.
Civic wheelchair.
I got this at the flea market.
Did you really?
And it was
I did.
and it was at the very end of a Sunday where they just put it out back. They're like, we don't want to take it.
Guy didn't know what he had.
Found it in the dumpster in the back of the flea market.
I walked in there and bought it.
They're all
Yeah, no.
So I was
buddy.
like, closing up, you got counting their cash for the weekend and stuff.
And that's the pyramid. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Another.
So you said, okay, so you got recruited on MySpace. How did
Yes,
that go down?
Dave Nichols. Shout out to my man Dave
Dave
Nichols.
Nichols.
He
Is
is,
that the caveman?
No.
Oh.
That's Dave. That's Dave Rickles
Oh, shit.
with the R. But shout out to the caveman. Hey, shout out to the caveman though too. He's a really cool guy, man.
I think me and him would get along.
No,
You were really close though. You're like 5 letters off, but
yeah, but no. Shout out to
Okay,
caveman,
9 out of
local
10, I guess.
316, Derby guy, really cool guy, fucking
He
genuine.
lives in Derby?
Yeah, he does. He's genuine as fuck, bro. Homebred. He fights on camera. Stays
You gotta
at
come to
home,
my
he
you gotta
fucking
come to my
reps his
comedy
shit, bro.
show
He's a
so
good
to watch
dude.
me in
He's a
CW
good dude. Go
sometimes.
see his car wash. I don't know the name of his car wash. I know he's got a car wash. Fuck. But go see it. If he's a good dude.
Heck yeah.
So is Dave Nichols. And he is from Park City, Utah. Actually, he's not from Park City,
That's where my
Utah.
mom lives.
Does she?
Yeah, she lives
Really?
in Park
Wow.
City, yeah.
That's where there's only 2 actually bobsled tracks in the United States. One's in Park City, Utah, and one's in New York.
Do you train in Park City?
I have not trained in Park City, no, but I have trained in Calgary, Eagles, Austria, St. Moritz, and then coming up Lake Placid, which they say is the fastest track in the world.
Been
But
to
I mean,
Switzerland?
that's biased. Yes, I've been to Switzerland.
Have you
Oh,
seen
yeah,
the
I mean-
Matterhorn?
oh, go ahead.
Do what?
Have you seen the Matterhorn?
The Matterhorn.
Like the mountain, the Matterhorn?
Maybe. I saw a lot
How
of mountains.
was Switzerland?
That was
Always
probably the
wanted to
first.
go.
Honestly, those were the first mountains. I went to Switzerland before
And you saw
Colorado.
the Alps.
Like the furthest east I had been before Switzerland was Missouri.
Yeah. Right.
Like, ain't that
Damn.
crazy?
Yeah.
Like,
You went a state over.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you're in Europe.
Yeah, so those were literally the first mountains I seen. So I couldn't even fucking tell you what mountains I was looking at.
Gotcha.
But like they look like volcanoes. Like they were
Yeah.
so fucking high in the air, and I've never seen that.
So
move.
Switzerland, was it cool? Did you go
Dude,
check out the
holy
culture,
shit.
like some bars or
Yes.
something?
I mean, don't get me wrong.
I'm sure Canada.
It's unique.
Cool
It's
too.
ski towns, so they're unique.
Oh,
they're
okay.
unique
Yeah,
towns.
so
So,
you're in like that niche little.
Yeah. I mean, like, the only place that has a bobsled track,
Right.
15 minutes away or whatever,
Yeah,
ski,
yeah.
like all Olympic shit,
Yeah.
like 15 minutes away. There's like I was saying, fucking, who was I talking to? Who are we with? Cole. Oh, I was telling Cole, fuck, our cousin. Cole.
Hey,
I
Cole,
was-
if you're listening.
Cole. Motherfucker. Love you.
Where you at?
But anyways, no, I was telling him it's like, in America you see a basketball goal everywhere, right? At parks and shit. You're seeing more curling fucking, with the brooms and shit.
Just
in
like out front
Switzerland.
of people's
Oh yeah,
yards
not
and
like
stuff?
not out front of their yards, but like at the public parks.
Uh-huh.
You didn't see one basketball goal at the public park, but you saw
Yeah.
curlers, and I mean you saw them out there curling. And yeah, like but not playing basketball. I mean, I guess it'd be kind of hard to play basketball on ice, but
I mean,
they were probably playing basketball just
Yeah, that makes
indoor.
sense.
I don't know.
I guess, yeah.
Where they play everywhere else, even in America. So yeah, stupid by me, I guess, but I don't know. Kansas boys play outside. Yeah,
So,
Even in the winter?
I did. We did.
Oh, yeah, I know.
like shit.
I know it, but do they know it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta make them believe it.
okay, so when you're actually bobsledding, so say this is the front of the bobsled right here, and you're in your chamber that goes right here, right? Mistake me if I'm wrong, and then it's like you got your partners or whatnot. What are
Well, I wouldn't have that many beers in a bobsled.
Okay.
More or less.
Yeah. I mean, Maybe after winning first place, but
So less?
yeah,
Let's say half.
Yeah, let's go with vitamin water.
They're 8 ounces, bro.
They are minis. Shout out to Manny Budweiser. Shout out to Minnie Mouse.
What do you
Shout out
looking
to
like
Cole's
though when you're
girlfriend.
when you're in the actually bobsledding?
I'll explain bobsled. So basically, bobsled's like a giant fucking ice skate, right? So it's like a giant ice skate, and you're in this sled. So and the sled's about yay wide, a little bit more wider than my wheelchair. So I'd say about anywhere from 45 inches wide to maybe 40 inches wide. I don't know. I could be off on that. As far as long, maybe 4 feet long. But I do a monobob is what we call it. So it's a singular. So it's just me and sled.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a 2-man. I have done a 2-man. It's just wild.
There's no.
I don't even. I can't even.
There's no I in team, but there's a me.
Yeah, there really is. And there is a we in fundraising, is there?
No.
No.
There's no W.
It's nobody in team.
Fundraising, everybody.
Oh shit, that was horrible.
We're gonna do a
You can delete that
fundraiser.
out, right?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
I can.
This is live, bro.
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn it. I got it. All right. Let me take
Fuck you, San Diego.
We can do like Wade's World. Like, all right, we gotta go back in time 2 minutes.
Like pissed off, like director, producer. God damn it! Like there's
Yeah.
a
He throws his hat down. I want the dog up.
Wow, someone's interested.
Can we take a piss break? Or since we already broke the fourth wall and
Do you need to
everything.
go to the bathroom? Yes. Okay. Yeah, you can go.
Thank you.
You
Yeah,
may be
Teachers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Mono bobsled.
Is the type of bobsled that would be? It's what we consider it. It's called mono bobsled, yes, which is a singular bobsled. Singular bobsled. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, honestly, but it's one person in a fucking boat.
Sarah's now learned to me. How do you steer a bobsled?
So
Yeah.
basically, you're on a gurney system with your reins here, right? So you pull them like this, a string with the strings on which controls the blades of the sled.
What does
like I
the
said-
bottom of a bobsled look like?
Just like a giant ice skate, like I said, just
one.
Just- no, two. There's two blades.
They're
Yeah.
parallel.
One-
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
one on each side.
Okay, yeah.
One on
yeah,
each
yeah,
side.
yeah.
One on each
I'm like
side.
ice skate. Oh, that's a balancing
the
act.
blade looks like an ice skate. Like that's the
really
one thing we can compare it to. And I want to say that there's actually 4.
different types.
Yeah, no, there's actually 4. We call them.
Oh,
They're called
4.
run. They're actually called runners. That's what
Okay.
we call them. So there's 4. They're like about yay big. Like one on the front, on one side, one on the back on the other side. Just like tires.
Mhm.
Like you have 4 tires on the car. You got 4 runners on the sled. Okay. So basically like that. We have to flip it. The sleds are flipped over on one of those fucking things that people use in construction. Anyway, they're flipped on one of those fucking things. And we take a sandpaper and clean the
outside.
clean the fucking blades.
The blades.
Oh, so
Yeah,
that's
you
how
can
it
see
keeps it.
Yeah, you can see all the scratches on it, so that's how it keeps them fresh and stuff like that.
You keep them pretty sharp.
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah, I mean, you want to have a smooth run.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, those
everybody
are some
gets
nice
fair.
markings
Everybody
on
gets
those
fair.
blades.
Yeah, everybody gets fair treatment. So it's like it's part of it's your sled too. So
Yeah.
you're fucking yourself if you don't do it.
Right.
It's kind of like not chalking on the pool,
I do that so often. I
Yeah.
miss you.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing about bobsled, man. It's a lot like pool.
Mhm.
It's a lot like darts. It's
Pool
a lot
sharks.
like golf. It's a lot like, in all of those sports, you have to be fucking
It's
consistent.
precision in those sports.
It's consistency, man. Like, because there's going to be 4 runs total on the race. And based on all 4 of my times compared to everybody else's 4 times, you just got to go out there and consistently do it. Like,
Gotcha.
I went out there and had the best time. First run. Oh, I'm feeling badass.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good. Go out there and run 12th my second time. I ended up finishing 7th. I don't even go, but
Yeah.
fucking horrible. Makes you want to cry.
Mhm.
And then if I can get on, then the last one, I finished 12th. And the,
Is
on
this
my-
real? Is this real?
yeah, this is real.
When
This
was-
really
when did
happened.
this
This was in 2015. That was in Eagles, Austria, the first one. And then my second run, in St. Moritz, I finished 12th. Well, I think I was dead last actually, 15th on my first run, dead last. And then I come out on my second run and I kill it. I think I was like 6th on that run. And I ended up finishing 12th instead of 15th on that, which equaled out to me, with a 7th and the 5th, ended up me finishing 9th in the world.
Ninth in the world?
Yeah.
Shut the hell up.
Well, out of 12.
Oh.
I'm like, what's that, 2/3? Yeah. I'm like a pizza that goes 2/3 eaten.
Yeah.
You said that very first one was your the best time of the day.
Of the day, yeah.
Yes.
And then I come out and go ass that second run.
Right.
And when those even out compared in the race.
Exactly. How many
Like,
runs are there per thing?
I want to say there's 4 now, but there was 2 then.
Okay. So
I'm not totally sure.
They
Honestly.
did-
I should be sure, but like I said,
that was
I'm
5 years ago.
I
You
know, but I'm
partied since then.
Well, yeah, I have, but I mean, the rules have changed so much. The organized part of it has changed so much. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, I mean, they're just about it now. I mean, I was in it kind of in its pioneer stage. I'm not saying they weren't about it then either. It was very real and all that shit matters that we did, but.
They just changed the rules.
It's gotten a lot more strict. It's gotten a lot more real. It's trying to become a Paralympic. It's not even in the Paralympics yet. It'll
Trying to
be.
get there.
Yeah, it's a pioneer sport. I think the first person to do it was Dave Nichols. We haven't even talked about Dave Nichols yet.
We
Sorry,
brought him
Dave.
up earlier, but we thought he was
Yeah.
the caveman.
Yeah, David Rickles. Like I said, though, shout out to David Rickles.
Again,
Guy's fucking.
pay us.
No. No.
You can kick my ass, no.
He kicks guys' ass for money.
Yeah, this is a freebie, bro.
But
I've been seeing this like
he's a
cameo
genuine
ads
ass
on
guy, man.
Facebook.
He
Like,
really
you
is.
just got a free cameo.
He
There you go.
He really is a fucking genuine ass guy, though, man. Like, he would never fucking
Rickles or Nichols?
Rickles.
Yeah.
Like,
Have you met him?
Dave Rickles.
Yeah.
I know him personally. Yeah.
Cool.
You got his number.
The caveman?
No, I don't.
Facebook,
I don't.
Facebook,
Yeah, I know him on
something, yeah.
Facebook, and I've met him
Yeah.
a few times. I talked to him. I know him personally. I know some of his family and personal friends that he went to school with and shit. Man, he's a good dude. He's always been cool to me. So
Yeah, well, if they
I
cool
don't
with
know.
you, they're cool with me.
The world champ. Look at
There you go.
Show Rickles the
The
belt.
champ is
Show
there.
Rickles the belt, man.
Show him the belt, yeah.
I did it again. I did run a half marathon yesterday, yeah.
Dave's like one kick to the
Only footage I needed. Only tapes to study.
Dave Rickles gonna come feed you up that shirt.
You're like, I'm going high, Mom.
Hey, he's gonna hang it on his wall. He wants it on his
WWE
another
John
belt.
Cena.
You'll be your next Cena's next.
Have you ever seen me perform comedy on this shirt?
I don't think so.
I've done it a few times and stuff.
Have you?
Yeah.
At the stand up you host in Derby at the Little Busters?
Not at that show and stuff, but I've done, I think Barleycorns or
Okay,
Looney
Bobby
Bin a
Corns
couple
there in
times.
Wichita off of Douglas.
Yep, and
Yeah.
then Looney Bin off St. Francis.
Yeah, it's also in Wichita right there, right? Bobby Corns off of St. Francis.
Yeah, part of the comedy circuit.
All these plugs we're not getting paid for.
Yeah. Shit, dog's throwing up right now. Yeah. But yeah, no, we are once again just fundraising stuff to send Lance to New York so he can be is it an Olympian, a future Olympic?
Paralympian, yes.
Paralympian, yeah. He's already a Paralympian.
Well, I'm not. I haven't performed in the Paralympics, but I've competed on the para
Gotcha.
bobsled team, which is
That's like a circuit of the.
which is a circuit of that. Yes, they haven't been accepted into the Paralympics yet. They're getting there. Like I said, it's a pioneer sport. It's all legit. I mean,
the Jamaicans got there before you did.
exactly.
They had hardships back then.
Yeah,
They don't
exactly.
have ice either.
Yeah. So I mean,
They did have John Candy though.
yeah, they did.
Yeah, that's some cool runs right there.
Anything is possible with John Candy,
But how do you so if you're not doing it right now, how do you train in the off season and stuff?
Especially here in Kansas without actual bobsledding track and all that.
I mean, honestly, you just gotta feel the ice. I mean, yeah, I can't.
He's like, I got that feel.
You gotta feel that ice.
Feel.
Rubbing's racing, baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta feel the ice. I mean, the ice is different. The ice will always be there for sure. Yeah, I can't, get as many runs in as I would like, but I can always keep myself at weight, which is under 220 pounds.
What do you weigh right now?
214.
214.
So I need 7 more to go. 6 more to go. I mean, the heavier you are, the faster you go, baby. So
when you win by an inch or a mile.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Force times mass equals acceleration.
You're the teacher, man.
Should have been a scientist.
I'm not a teacher. Right? No, I'm a professor. All right, call me the professor.
No.
Yes. Oh, damn it.
Call him the doctor.
Yeah.
The doc. No.
I did the doctor so I could become a doctor.
Call him the nurse.
Yeah. Merce.
The
chiropractor, actually, it's chiropractic. That's what I want to get into.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
well, they're not doctors either.
Studying chemistry and biology right now, and just kind of.
That's what chiropractors have to do.
You start off with that. You gotta. You take a. I think I'm not one to say this, but I feel like there's a lot of stuff you have to take, even though you're like, why? But maybe it all makes sense later on.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but it's cool. I mean, I'm like, shit. Like, here's the thing about learning different things. I feel that you unlock different chambers of your brain. It's like, even if you don't really need it and stuff, there's some part of your brain that you unlock that's going to mold you or kind of influence you in a particular like direction and stuff. And so it's like, I don't have a science or math background, but I'm learning that right now. And I'm like, oh, that's like so interesting and stuff. And maybe it's making me think different about like a lot of things and how like, it's like, look at it as like light being distorted or something. It's like, you have basically who you are, but then this like little like degree to the right, like maybe like 1 or 2 degrees, with you have this element that has kind of morphing you.
It has that little bit more shade to your face.
Yeah. And so, not just from like metaphorically.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like he's morphing. He's got like a bad, I don't know, bad chromosome. Okay,
So what is your day job, Myke?
My day? No, we're not doing that.
No, what is it?
We're not doing that.
No, we're not doing Mike's day job.
I am a stock trader.
We're not talking about Chippendale.
I am a stock trader during the day. I work from 8:30 to 3 o'clock.
You're a stock trader?
Trade stocks.
Really?
So, what stocks are you into?
Okay, your guys' hot stock tip of the week.
Oh shit!
So,
this is a new weekly segment
as
debuting right now.
As you guys know, Joe Biden's economy is not for the American people. If you were in the market this week, for about maybe about 7 out of 10 of us, so you could say there's a lot of volatility in the market right now. There is a stock that I think is spring loaded right now, which basically means you have it at X amount, but it might go back just a little more. But
GameStop?
No, not GameStop. When it launches, it's going to launch, and that is leverage against basically the current market, and that is symbol VXX. VIX is a fear gauge stock. So basically, if the market crashes, VIX is going to go shooting up and stuff. And so when the market crashed on, I want to say around like mid-March, you see the whole stock market, it had that nosedive, that waterfall. You see VIX completely shoot up. When there was trade talks with China going on, the economy was down, VIX was extremely up. So if something happens, even with the bond shift this week and other current events like the missile strike in Syria, Iran, I believe that's where it was.
This became so political.
Yeah.
Real quick.
No, but think of oil. Okay, if they have oil there and stuff, and that's all like affected and stuff, how do you think that's going to influence the American economy? It's going to do a lot of shit. And so it's all trickle down economics. But if there's a stock I had to look into this week that is a good price, still being keyword VXX. All right, sorry for the tangent.
VXX. Go pick it up, trade it, then call your ex.
Yeah. Have a nice dinner, then call your ex.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
My ex gets
Take
sick of
her
me
out.
calling her.
Yeah. Everybody's ex. Yeah, everyone needs to call their ex until he gets a little money. In
I
his
need
pocket.
that cock ring back.
And you're like, hey,
Baby, give
What-
me that cock
what do
ring
You
know?
back.
can't deny it was
what,
real.
What are you doing tonight? You
Either
know?
give me the cock ring back or let's use it again.
No, just text him saying, hey. Oh, fuck with him. Just, hey.
H.I.
God, I fucked that up already,
Yeah.
dude.
After how many days?
All you
After how
gotta
many
do is
days?
just say, hey, and they'll be like, oh, fuck.
They're like, damn it.
This motherfucker want. All they told me was, hey, he can watch so many things.
Yeah.
It's probably just pussy though.
It's always supposed to be.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know. They fall for it every time.
Or sometimes it's like they're like, oh, I've got my it's the new me, and then you just you fuck up their day by just shooting them a little message like, my day was going so good, and then he had to fucking text me.
Well, then I came on.
You should read my book. It'll give you a bunch of inspiration.
Or
So
just
the name of
subscribe
that
to my
book again?
YouTube channel.
A Hollow Fight, an epic novel about a homeless teenager turned savage to an amateur boxer.
Wow.
Sounds like a Tom Hardy movie.
Sounds like. Speaking of that, God, I'm gonna have to edit this. I fucking emailed the director of that book, of that movie, Warrior. I don't know.
Warrior.
If Warrior.
That's the movie I was talking
Yes.
about.
I emailed him yesterday, telling him basically because I'm trying to get the book to homeless outreach because it's about a homeless teenager,
Right.
wilderness savage turned amateur boxer. But if the book can take off into a movie, I want the focus to be on homeless outreach. I don't want, but give me a royalty. That's all I want. But if it could help a lot of people and stuff with the story within and stuff. But that raw element that Warrior had.
Yeah. You know, his brother in that was in Loving, that movie about the first interracial couple.
The very first.
Egerton?
Well, not the very first.
It just happened a few years ago. We got documentation.
Yeah. I mean, the first interracial couple that got married and had to go to jail for getting married.
Oh, okay,
Shit,
gotcha.
you know. And then them going to jail. They both went to jail for a year because they refused to get a divorce or whatever.
You're a slave?
His name's.
No, this was in the 70s, bro. 60s.
Did it recently come out?
Yeah, it's called Loving. It was during the civil rights movement.
Interesting.
Because still in Virginia in the 60s, blacks couldn't marry each other.
Maybe hitting the road.
This is an ad, right?
Yeah,
pretty
let's
much
go.
it.
Halftime. This is halftime. You're on Chris Bourbon halftime right now.
God damn it! What the hell do you call that first half performance? In all my years, in all season long, I have not seen a lousy performance like that. We ain't tackling, we ain't catching, we're missing every assignment, we're missing every block. If you guys want to win this game, if you guys want to just get the wild card spot, we're going to have to do better than that. We're going to have to do better than that. We're just going to have to execute. Just focus. I'm just asking you to focus, okay? Yeah! Okay, if you're with me right now, let me get a hoo-ha! Hoo-ha! If you're with me right now, let me get a hoo-ha! Hoo-ha! All right! I'm going to need you guys to take a deep breath.
Wow.
The next 30 minutes is ours, boys. Put your hands in. 1, 2, 3, Bulldogs!
Bulldogs! Actually, fuck the Bulldogs!
That's our intro.
Yeah.
They watch later, they see where it came from.
That's funny shit right there.
That was great.
Seriously, that 20 seconds right there, that's our intro. You play that, then you start from the beginning.
You never know what's going to happen live.
And we're back.
Yeah, shit. Busted my hand at some point.
Oh, that's all right.
Blood. How did the blood get there? That's for you guys.
A little battle wound.
And they say this is fake.
Yeah.
It's for a single lady to come lay it off.
Actually, I need to
Next
film
week
that right now. I'm
on our podcast or on Mike's podcast
Airwaves with Myke
Airwaves.
Alcaraz.
with
I
Mike
gotta film this for,
Alcaraz.
Iris by the
Alcatraz.
Goo Goo
Alcaraz.
Dolls.
Alcaraz. No,
Alcaraz,
that's
not
his
Alcatraz.
writer's name. His comedy name is Alvarez.
No, they just always misspell it.
So you misspell it too?
I just go. I respond to anything.
Huh.
I just go.
Hey, Dingleberry.
I just like, oh, I know what they mean. Like,
I know what they mean. You know what Dingleberry is. Good for Mike.
yeah. But fuck yeah. Okay, what was before that?
We did the intro, which
Owned.
rocked, by the way.
Yeah.
That's definitely the intro for this whole deal. Did you drop your wallet?
Yeah, I threw it.
Sports Center top
Thank
10.
your wallet.
Sports Center top 10.
Where'd you throw your wallet?
When I threw my beer.
Oh, yeah, that's a natural.
I'm just
That's a
throwing
natural thing to
everything. I just
happen.
threw everything.
Stripper, bro.
I was gonna throw you next.
Cool. All right, cool. All right. I'm a Stuttering Stanley.
Bourbon Street,
Bourbon
March
Street.
5th.
March 5th. And
Be
so,
there.
For those who can't be there because you live in other states and you aren't gonna come
We're
see
gonna
us.
put all the links right. Do you know how to put like links like right here? in the corner? Like right here.
Yeah, they're gonna be
Like,
like-
cool.
Check the links below for those who want to be there. Who can't be there because you couldn't make it because of like COVID and air flights and stuff.
Just any reason you can't make it, we'll put all the links in the bottom. We have GoFundMe's, Cash Apps, Venmos, PayPal's, anything. I mean, anything, guys. You know, $1, $5, $50, you know, whatever.
Just
you
the whole
guys feel.
8,000.
I mean,
That'd be
yeah.
great.
I mean, that'd be great.
Awesome.
It'd be
Yeah.
awesome. We're
Then
not.
I'll be collecting my accountant.
You know, we're.
Yeah, if Jeff Bezos is listening, where the fuck
Yeah.
that dude?
Yeah.
Donate.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey,
Uncle Jeffrey.
calling for a favor, Jeffrey.
He said if I ever need anything, you'll be there. How's the chance?
My fellow Shark Tanks.
Yeah, exactly. That is the reason for the poster.
Is that?
This room right here is called the Shark Tank. I come in here and I do genius. And I
Mark Hewlett, where you at?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Mike.
Dude, I got
And me.
Maybe I'll make a video.
And him.
Yeah.
Help us
We all
all.
need help with something. We all need help with
We're
something.
drinking mini beers, Mike.
We're out of the mini beers.
We're out of mini beers, Mike.
Come on, Mike.
There's a lot of. I'm just gonna start
Mark-
stacking.
Oh, yeah.
We meant Mark Cuban, not Mike.
We need money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
but
things and stuff.
if you
Yeah,
can help our
that's
boy Lance out to get to New York to be a future, or I guess a returning a 2-time champion. What's the name of it again? Paralympic bobsled team.
Yeah, that's about what happens when you crash or don't make the podium. It sucks. So
Yeah.
that's the goal. Make the podium. I really want to get on the podium this year. I really want to get a medal. I really want to bring it back to Wichita. I hate to lose and all that, but I mean, it's just, but I just want to get there. That's the goal right now, getting there. But I mean, the ultimate goal is obviously to win. I'm not just here to ask for people's money to go lose, man.
Can
That's
you give
not
us
it.
one promise? One promise? To work every day. To work so hard for your future fans.
yeah.
So we
Hold
can make
it.
it to New
Hold
York.
I'm
good.
I have a question.
Yeah, I always work. Yeah.
Oh yeah, work out.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Kind of want the music back on now.
I guess we're gonna end it. Bring out the dancing lobsters, all right?
Well, give him the speech, Coach Alvarez.
We need an ending speech.
People of this good nation, people of all the surrounding countries, send a boy to Lance. And how's that going to start? How's that going to begin? That's going to begin right now when you get done watching this 57-minute video. And you're going to love it. You're going to like it. You're going to subscribe it. Then you're going to click the links. And then you are going to donate. You're going to donate not just $5, not just $10, but whatever's in your heart, okay? Just whatever you feel in your heart. Give it to our boy Lance so he can represent the 316. And not just that, but the whole paraplegic bobsled community.
I thank you all very much. Hey, Mike, appreciate you having me. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
CW, got anything to say on the end here?
Peace out.
That's our show.
Thank you.